violence and other kind of violence.
Get away! I could be at work, in school, in my car, and I can still get shot by the police. I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.
What's good, YouTube? It's the Black Gen Z Mindset. Make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe. Let's get into the video.
Police looking for suspects that shot and killed a man who caught them breaking into his car. It happened at the intersection of Winburn Drive and East Woodland Circle in East Point around 1 in the morning on Friday. Police are asking anyone with information on this to please come forward. The shooting happened about
So guys, these carjackings, car break-ins, they're getting hostile. They've been hostile, but they're amping up the frequency. You're gonna see it happen a lot more often. And if you see somebody breaking into your car, you need to be ready to be about that action. You need to be shooting first, ask questions later at this point, because these dudes who are willing to break into your car at, you know, real early in the morning, they ready for whatever. And they clapping back.
a mile from another deadly shooting at a Wells Fargo ATM on East Point Street.
A neighborhood is asking for more police presence after a string of car break-ins led to a murder. Police gave us these surveillance photos of suspects who shot and killed.
So you see them. They got the COVID mask. It looks like he's, you know, trying to drip. It looks like he's trying to drip. Two guys. Two brothers, obviously. And it's just a shame. A lot of these dudes, they really want blood. Like, they want to catch bodies, like, and getting away with it, man. It turns them up. So they gonna go on 10 next time. Man, it's like, what do you even do? What do you even do? All you can do is just hope that you catch them and hope they serve the time.
Killed a neighbor when he confronted them. Channel 2's Taisha Fernandez live in South Fulton County. Taisha spoke to the victim's friends today.
Linda, the shooting happened right here on the corner of Winburn Drive and Woodland Circle. It was 1 o'clock in the morning when the neighbor who lived here confronted the thieves, and he did it because he was already a victim a few weeks ago. He was fed up. Take a close look at...
Yo, so he already got jacked. And these brothers, they was like, oh, he a clean lick. Let's go get him again. Let's go get him again.
These surveillance photos, they show the group of thieves who broke into several different cars in an East Point neighborhood. Early Friday morning, police say they broke into this man's work truck. His name is Knox Panther. He confronted the suspects, and they shot and killed him.
The news announcer said that as if she was surprised. And apparently this guy's a cancer survivor. So shout out to him. He beat cancer, but just couldn't get past the sun. You know what I mean? And it's a shame it had to go down like that. My thing is, if you see some of these dudes, like I said in other videos, and they are breaking in your stuff, doing something illegal, aggressive, either you better be about that smoke, or you just need to be that clean lick. You just let them rob you. Okay? Because there's no, hey, man, you know, you should stop doing that. I know there you may need some money, but if you would have just asked me, bro, I would have got there. There's no talking these dudes out of it. Even the fact that you even confronted them, they already feel like you disrespected them. I'm telling you how it is.
We've got to figure out who is doing this, who is behind all this, because, you know, with police presence, we could have stopped all of this, but now we've taken thieves and we've turned them into killers. We got to get them. We got to get them off the streets before it happens to somebody else.
Donald Pridgeon is a family friend who says the break-ins have been out of control over the last month. He spoke to us on behalf of the parents. because they're grieving their 24-year-old son and couldn't speak about him just yet, especially because they lost their own father recently.
He should have just pulled up and started dumping. Should have just pulled up and emptied the clip. All right?
All you can do then is just hope to find the good from it. And, you know, talking about Knox, there's a lot of laughs and a lot of memories.
Knox owned a tree service company at a young age. His family and friends hope police catch these killers before another family has to go through this.
So if anyone in the Jefferson Park area saw anything strange, even if you think it was insignificant.
And I'm gonna tell you what, they're not getting caught for this murder. They'll probably get caught later down the line when they do something else. Because now that they kill us and they got away with it, they feel emboldened. So they'll probably get caught later down the line. But it's sad. And I guarantee they didn't even get anything in this car. I guarantee they didn't even get nothing.
But it just looked out of place. Police turned it into the East Point Police Department.
You can get a reward if you call Crime Stoppers, and you can remain anonymous. The victim's family set up a GoFundMe account. If you'd like to support that family, just go to our website, WSBTV.com, and look for links mentioned on 2. We're live in South Fulton County in East Point. Taisha Fernandez, Channel 2 Action News.
The family of a Southwest Atlanta father who was gunned down in his own home say they're now speaking out to get justice in that case. Police say they know who is responsible for the shooting, but need your help in getting the suspect arrested.
Dang, so they know who did it. They got Jermaine Harlow. They know who did it. They're trying to get him arrested, and he's threatening the family.
Arrested. Ashley Lincoln now has more on the family's plea for an arrest in that case.
I just miss knowing that I'm not gonna see or hear his voice anymore. It's very hard.
Overwhelmed, hurt, and devastated is how the family of 35-year-old Keith Bell say they feel.
He was good. He loved his mother, he loved his father.
It is awful. My family is torn. We're dazed out. It's devastating.
The father of 3.
His youngest son has cerebral palsy.
Was gunned.
Dang, he got 3 kids. Young. 3 kids already.
Down in his own home.
They couldn't even get to all the bullets. He had over 14 bullets in his back.
Police said the shooting happened back in October at the Fairburn townhouses in Southwest Atlanta. They say 21-year-old Jermaine Harlow shot Bell in the back.
I'm telling y'all about these apartments and these townhomes in Atlanta. It's not safe.
After Bell told him to leave his home when Harlow got into a heated argument with Bell's stepdaughter.
If you can't be home safe, then where can you be?
The violence of it made it much more hurtful.
So this young man pulled up and was kicking it with the stepdaughter. They got in a fight. The stepfather, playing big stepdaddy, comes and breaks it up, tells him to leave the crib. And as you guys know, you can't tell these dudes to leave anywhere. And in turn, he did what a lot of brothers are doing when authority comes against them. Shooting first and then not asking any questions. They just shooting. So you got to watch this channel. You got to share these videos. Guys, don't. Unfortunately, he let this brother into his home. But even if he's in your own home, bruh. you can't even, unless you're ready to make him leave, you can't do nothing about it, because these dudes is coming different nowadays. So if you are going to tell him to leave, you better have that thing to his dome, and he'll probably come back. It's like, it's an impossible situation, because you gotta, you really have to do him dirty right then and there to keep your family safe.
Much more hurtful to me. It hurt deep in my heart.
Atlanta police say Harlow, who they've classified as armed and dangerous in this wanted poster, has been on the run ever since. Bell's family says he's been spotted at numerous locations in Midtown and Southwest Atlanta.
understand. This man is chilling in Midtown and y'all going shopping. He just kicking it like everything's sweet.
Since the shooting,
He's been spotted walking around with 2 Dracos.
even threatening Bell's family to not cooperate.
Dang. Bruh look like he in Lil Haiti. 2 Dracos. He got the, it looks like a automatic pistol. Wow. Sagging. This man is, his pants are almost below his private part. Demon time.
With police.
He's putting letters in her father's mailbox saying he's going to kill her. They trying to give me 100 years. Why are you doing this to me? I can't wait till I see you. I'm going to murder you.
It's hard. I have breakdowns just about every day. From, thinking of him and being that, knowing I'm not going to see his face or hear his voice again.
Bell's family says they're not letting the threats deter them from getting justice.
You can run, but you can't hide. God is going to get you.
Ashley Lincoln, WSB Tonight.
And police are asking anyone with any information on Jermaine Harlow's whereabouts to please contact Crime Stoppers at stopcrimeatlanta.org. There is a cash reward in that.
New at noon, the fight for answers continues in the death of Illinois State University graduate student Jelani Day. Today, an announcement that the FBI hopes will bring new leads. The Jelani Day Joint Task Force says it's starting a nationwide social media campaign. In addition, the Chicago field office says there's now an up to $10,000 reward for substantial information regarding Day's final hours.
Wow. So the FBI is putting out a $10,000 reward for information on the killing of Jelani Day. And, it's about time. It's about time. This situation is wild because obviously his body was dumped and there was some, discrepancies with if his organs had been removed and whatnot, but that turned out not to be true. It was just that, his body was decomposing in the wilderness. Maybe some animals got to him or something. But it's just a horrible situation. Horrible situation. But like I said, I think that it was some brothers who unfortunately did, I don't see it any other way at this point. Now, hopefully it wasn't. Honestly, it doesn't matter who did it. But this one hits different because nobody really can link him to anything negative, right? His name can't be besmirched. It's just an innocent guy who was involved in school. And he might have just ran across the wrong people in Chicago. And y'all know how Chicago is, but wow. This dude's getting away with bodies in Chicago for real.
Rewards would also go to anyone that can identify new witnesses or evidence in the case. Now, if you do know something the task force wants to hear from you right away, you can call them anonymously right now at the phone number there at the bottom of your screen.
The FBI is offering a $10,000 reward for information regarding the death of Jelani Day. The missing ISU student's body was found in the Illinois River in September. The coroner said he drowned with no evidence of pre-death injury. Authorities are hoping the reward could lead to a new witness or evidence in the case. Day's mother tells our Sam Chapman that she is thankful but wonders why the FBI waited so long to get involved.
Yeah, and that's the crazy thing. And I kind of understand why he died of drowning, and they say that he may not have been dead before the drowning, and apparently no obvious injuries that would contribute to his death, of course. So, I don't know. It's a crazy situation. It's a crazy situation. Obviously, I don't think that he would go out there in the middle of the woods and take a swim. So, there's probably so much to this story that we may never find out.
What if they had did their job prior to now? What could they have found? Because we all know that time waits for nobody. The first 48 hours is the most critical hours you can find out stuff.
Day's mother is also offering an additional $25,000 reward in this case.
Gang violence and other kind of